How many tattoos do you have on your face currently?
I got about 20-something tattoos on my face.
20-something tattoos.
Yeah, I forget the exact amount, but I know, I forgot when I counted, it might have been like 22. And that's counting like my ears, that's my whole face. Like.
Okay. Can you explain some of the meanings behind your face tattoos?
You know, like some of the meanings, most of the meanings is basically stuff throughout my life. Like that time I got my city, I got Philly tattooed on right here, boxing gloves, come from, I was boxing since I was 8 years old. My face, right here, the moon is the symbol of Islam because I'm Muslim. So, you know, money sign, who don't like money? Lips, you know, I like the shorties to kiss on my face. So, you know, it's just like things throughout my life, things I enjoy.
Now, which one was your first face tattoo?
This dollar sign right here.
And how old were you when you got that?
I was 17. In fact, I was like the late in my 16, when I was 16, like the late months of my 16.
Okay.
And I snuck and got it. It was crazy because, listen, my mom, like, she took me to get my first tattoo because I was boxing. It was like a reward for doing good. And then I just started sneaking out, just getting tattoos, like coming in the house with new tattoos. And even though she was mad and cussed me out, like, she never like kicked me out, like, oh, you don't listen. And one day I just came with a face tattoo. She lost her mind. And I knew she was gonna lose her mind though, so when I came in the house, she was sitting on the couch. I tried to walk past and cover it, like just walking to the kitchen like this. And then when I come out the bathroom, she was right there just waiting on me. You know what I mean? Cussed me out right then and there.
So your first tattoo was the boxing?
Yeah, that was the boxing gloves was my first tattoo.
And how old were you when you got the boxing gloves?
My 16th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not much more time after that, you went to go for your face.
Yeah.
Now, your first face tattoo was the money sign.
Yeah.
You could have put that on any part of your body. Why go for the face?
Honestly, like when I was 16, I started acting out because I started getting, like, I was getting into a lot of fights in school because I was boxing, and me, by having the heart I had my heart, I never bet down for nobody. And then on top of that, with my boxing skills, I was out here like really getting into a lot of fights and knocking dudes out. So it got to the point that dudes like, I'm not fighting that boxing dude no more. We gonna kill him. So I picked up a gun, had to do what I did. You feel me? So it was just like that. And then I started acting out more, doing stuff like that. It's like when you start playing with guns, it's like an addiction, like getting tattoos. So I was acting out and I started getting tattoos because it got to the point that I was living life like, shit, I'm gonna die soon anyway. So why not tap my face? What's the point of, you know what I mean? I'm not getting no job. I'm not about to do this, do that. I'm gonna die. That's how I was living life.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the face tattoos, you were still in school.
I was still in school.
Were you the only kid in school that had a face tattoo when you had gotten it?
Yeah, that's crazy, yep.
What was the reaction you were getting in school from teachers, from students?
I mean, see, Philly is a small city. So when you in the streets, anything, it gets around. So I was going to school, my teachers and principals, everybody called me Seafood. That was my name since I was 8 years old. I got it from boxing. So they all knew what I was getting into. And you know what's crazy? I graduated in 2009, and before I left, my principal told my mom, he said, if he lived to see 25, please bring him back to me, because that would be a miracle. And it's so crazy that was in 2009, 2010 I got shot, 2011 I got shot again, in 2012 again. I mean, but you know, through the grace of God, I'm still here to tell my story. I mean, so, I mean, a lot of people wish death on me. Like, I got friends and family to this day that still see me and say, wow, man, I had no idea you would still be alive. And I don't take it as disrespectful or in a spiteful manner. I take it because I was running wild. So, I mean, that's what they came up with. Because I thought the same thing.
Now, with face tattoos, one may experience discrimination, stereotyping, profiling.
I get that all the time. I go out, people stare at me, or you look crazy, or you look like you about to do this, you look about to do that. But you know, like I said, I did a lot of things in the streets. I've been through a lot, but at the end of the day, I get mad because of the fact that it don't define me. Everything I did in my past, it don't define me. So when I see people judge me because of my tattoos, or they might hear the story about me, that gets me mad. Like, well, you don't know my heart at. You didn't actually get the chance to meet me, to see my whole persona, like what's my personality, like, you feel me? That's the only reason why I get mad. But other than that, I did it because I don't care what people think of me or how they look at me, to be honest with you. I don't care.
Has there been a worst experience with the discrimination, profiling, stereotyping? I've heard some crazy stuff. But with your face tattoos, has there been a worse story?
I never really had I mean, besides like cops and I lost a case one time just because the judge looking at me like I'm a menace to society the whole time. The case they barely had no evidence on me, but just because the way I look, my tattoos, he just looking at me the whole time, not even listening to what the lawyer and the DA saying. Oh, he looking at it. Well, I'm gonna find him guilty regardless. So, you know, that's probably about it. But
that's a terrible story.
It is, but you know, it is what it is.
So you think because of your face tattoos?
I know because of my face tattoos, I lost this case.
Was it a felony case?
Yeah, it was a gun case.
Your first felony?
Mm-hmm.
And you had to do prison time?
No, I was supposed to do prison time, but like I said, because of the grace of God, He saved me. I ended up doing house arrest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And a lot of probation?
Yeah. He had to add that on there. You already know that probation is going to follow behind the house arrest.
Now, any regrets on the face tattoos?
No. I don't got regrets of nothing I did in my life. Never. You know why? Because to this day, it made me who I am. I'm much wiser, much smarter. The way I move is different, everything. I mean, sometimes I do think like, damn, what if I would have did this differently back then? How would it be now? I do think like that, but for the most part, I don't regret nothing.
Any plans for more?
I mean, not on my face, that's for sure. I mean, but mostly on my back, and then I'm gonna finish my legs. That's it.
I did an interview recently with somebody that has over 100 tattoos on his body. None on his face, none on his neck, none on his knuckles or his hands.
Yeah.
So if he was wearing a collared shirt, long sleeve collared
You
shirt,
know he tatted.
you wouldn't know he was tatted.
Well, I feel like you're not really tatted if you can count how many tattoos you have. Nah, man, there's no way. I can't tell you how many tattoos I got. Like how.
So on your entire body, you have no idea.
No idea how many tattoos I got.
You never tried to once count, and then
never. It's pointless. Like it's too many tattoos. Like I'm not about to just waste my time on 1, 2. And then the way I got my tattoos anyway is that they all connecting to each other, making this like one piece. So I wouldn't even know how to count like that. Like how I'm divide these tattoos. Like, and I got them throughout all these different years. You know what I mean?
Do you go to one? Has one person tattooed you the majority of the time?
Yeah. This Spanish guy in Philly, he probably the most guy. He tattooed me through my younger years when I first started getting tattooed the most. When I did my whole sleeves and stuff like that. And he pretty good too.
How much do you think you probably spent?
Man.
On all your tattoos altogether?
Altogether, thousands. Like I wouldn't even know, but I know I dropped some money. Definitely.